I guess.
Okay, cool. I accidentally hit go anyway. Hello,
Okay.
everyone. We are doing real strong today. How's everyone doing? Rumham, who are you? Who are you playing? And what's one religion that your character has a new viewpoint on leaving Santa Cora?
I'm Rumham. I play Kalia, and nothing has changed.
Nothing? Well, okay,
Nothing.
establish your current views then.
All gods are dead.
Oh, you just met the Oracle, who just told you not only are all the gods real, but the Great Golden Worm is still actively alive.
No,
We're rewriting
all
the canon,
gods are
all of it.
dead. All gods are dead.
All right, Ellen.
Yeah, I'm Ellen. I play Dame Kiri Jade, who is a dwarven bardic opera singer. And what's our current religious views?
No, what's a god or religion that your character has a new viewpoint on?
Who are the guys that we're staying with? I don't think the dame knew they existed, and now she thinks they're sketchy.
They are pretty sketchy.
Yeah, Lemuel is the head of that church. It's the Church of Charnu.
Yeah,
I don't know,
specifically Lemuel is sketchy, but Charnu apparently let him be in charge, and that's sketchy.
You know, I like him.
Yeah. Lemu, more like Lapoo. Got him.
Oh, got me. Pow, smack that button.
Good question.
Wrong button.
No, not that
Wrong button, Pow.
Alright, hang on. Hey, how's it going? I'm Leanne Morns, and I'm commander.
I really dislike that.
That was just my normal voice.
That sets off a feral reaction deep in my belly.
See, here's the thing. I was actually saying that one that time. This is actually the button.
I'm a commander.
This is why I have that reaction.
Okay, what is a religion or god that fucking Leanne has a new outlook on?
June!
Yeah, I said one. That's my one.
You just lectured us.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
guys.
on
This
the
is behind the
loud
scenes
list.
table talk.
Now, here's the thing. The priestess.
Yeah.
The cathedral, specifically, Leanne has a newfound disdain and despisal of.
What led to that?
Just about every room we had to walk through, including nice flesh wall. That was a good one.
Pow, does Leanne just not like dungeons?
Yeah, basically.
That's, I mean,
Do we
fair.
blame her?
Max. Oh, I'm really man. Let's restart. Let's just rewind back to the start stream. Max, who are you playing, and what religion do you have a new outlook on?
Hi, I'm Max. I play Lucian, who is a barbarian ranger, kind of the other way around. And I'd say he's even entrenched even farther into the priestess here after talking to the Oracle. And the Oracle said that anybody could be saved, so I think that's going to be a little bit different. He'll be less of the executioner Lucian. And yeah, but just generally getting like a bunch of answers for the party, I think has strengthened the relationship there.
By God, his mic doesn't sound terrible. An almost turkey miracle. Thank you, viewers.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that Max now, to me, sounds like a nasally nerd.
Now you know.
Which he always
Oh,
was,
sweet.
but...
And Sab, take us home.
Hi, I'm playing Roller Barbarian.
Do you have eggs in your mouth? Raza, spit those out.
Okay.
I was swallowing, not spitting out.
Hi, I'm Raza. I'm playing Seb, the Pelgrane Press Twitch streamer.
And what's a real life religion that you have a new viewpoint on after playing our fantasy roleplay game?
No, no. Start the game. Roll the film.
How's Rosa feeling about this whole being propped up as an angel of wrath thing and being adored and admired?
Man, just keep the food coming.
Mm-hmm.
Seb, do you want to tell the party what interesting proposition Lemuel has put forward for Raza?
In exchange for exactly one shiny bauble, Raza now has a floating gem resembling an eye just hovering over his shoulder at all times, and it's kind of like
no.
it's kind of like Real World meets Raza. So the Church of Lemuel is now going to just you guys like reality TV shows, right? They have those here, right?
Yeah, so I'd like to add an addendum to Leanne's opinion on religion.
Okay, go on.
She hates Charnu.
Wow. Did you know that one of our lovely viewers wrote that entire thing, and you are now insulting the religion that
Why
he
did
wrote?
they have to make it so sus? Huh? Why did he have to write it so sus? That's the real question.
Red sus. Anyway, so yeah, Raza has agreed to live stream all of his actions and activities and calling of the sinners. That the Church of Lemuel and the Church of Charnu, as led by Lemuel, have decided that he is here to exercise. Clearly, anyone who falls to Raza is a sinner. That's how gods work.
All gods are dead. Raza is next.
They are going to be watching pretty much every Sunday or whatever their holy day is of various clips of what Raza's done throughout the week, and some people might watch them live.
They're gonna watch the Twitch highlights.
And viewers at home, you can tune into the Raza Scrying portal at twitch.tv/Pelgrane Press.
Why are you plugging it when they're...
The only people
Hey,
that
what
are
about the
going
YouTube
to
channel?
get
What about
that
the
message
YouTube?
are already.
the
Oh
YouTube
yeah, we have a
uploads?
YouTube channel. We don't have a YouTube
Did
channel.
you
We're
know
on
you can
the official
watch
Pelgrane.
the official VODs at youtube.com/Pelgrane Press, maybe? Question mark?
Boo! Self promotion. Boo!
You can't comment though because Pelgrane turns off comments for all their videos. But you can totally shut up. You can join us at the official Splitting of the Dragon Empire the Discord, which should have been at the very beginning splash screen of this
Oh, I forgot that
feed.
button. It's also on
Boo!
stream
Self
screen.
promotion.
You can also cast a scone into the nearest well and drizzle in a liquid made out of raven feather while chanting the words Raza Raza Eggs Oh My, and that will open a scrying portal to watch Raza's activity as well.
And if you want to keep track of all of these techniques to find us, you can always check Kanka, where we update all of this
Oh my God,
relevant
it never
information.
ends.
This
It never
is sponsored
ends.
by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends has over 100 Raid Shadow Legends that you can Shadow Legend on your mobile device.
We don't have freebies for you.
Men, did you know that the soap you're using isn't even soap?
Maybe we just give up this week. Let's just end the stream now. Let's just come back next week.
Yeah, I think we got all the relevant info given out. So
Let's go find a boat.
Okay, so when we last left off, you guys went up into the cathedral. You were accompanied by stream guest star who played a rogue, and it turns out the rogue was shady and sus. Can you believe this?
No, he was a nice guy. What are you talking about?
After getting up there and through a couple trials and ordeals, you guys asked the Oracle a few questions, and got some nice answers to where you are in the plot, and found out that Silver was hired by the Crusader to steal an item, a reliquary containing the soul of a saint, and Lucian stopped him. Let's be real, it was the rest. Leanne helped, and the rest
Lucian
of
and
you
Leanne.
watched.
Hey, why put in effort if they already had it down? We need to get our questions answered.
Look,
If we had
That
as
was
much
my
time in
question.
there as we wanted.
yeah, as much as we wanted, so long as we fit within the scheduling schedule that was given to us by Pelgrane Press, the publishers
They
of
don't-
13th Age.
They don't care how long we stream. That's the Max thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Silvo.
All right, so we did that.
And then you left, and Silver isn't dead, but he did not achieve his objective. He's not. You saw him back at the bottom of the cathedral. He was being denied re-entry. He could not do the trials again because he failed them once. Even like he got to the end, but he got expelled. He saw you guys, gave you a sad look, then disappeared off into the crowd before you could say anything or catch up to him. And
Got it.
that's where we left off. You guys are, well, I suppose Ross has already accepted his new eye watching thing, so you guys went back to spend one final night with Lemuel. He's sad to hear you go, and it's like, don't you want to wait around until the priestess lets you? But I assume you guys turned that down.
Yeah.
Yep.
He says
Same
he'll
as
send
the
you
Oracle
a nice...
said it would never happen.
He said he'll send you a letter if he ends up hearing from the priestess that she has time to talk to you guys.
I don't think we're gonna hear from the priestess.
No, we asked the Oracle. We're not
just
going
an
to.
inkling.
All right, you do that. Thank you.
Why does
And-
every rogue leave us?
Here you are.
Gertrude.
Yeah, you have you lost your original cart and horse, but Lemuel has set you up with a new one free of charge. You've loaded on Gertrude, the gargoyle, and a pink marble monolith. Are those the two big items you acquired for the base?
Yeah, I think those
Also
are the only
the
ones.
Orchard.
Oh, right. Yeah,
you
Leanne's
have a
tree.
small batch of trees.
Yeah, and then I bought something else for the
It was
garden.
the consecrated, grape thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I
you-
think that's like a priest just comes and blesses it, and then
There's some holy water. We've got a
Yeah.
sprinkle. It's like a whole kit.
It's a coupon for your local priest to come by and finish the
Mm.
job.
Mhm.
We have a priest that lives there.
A
Well,
different
have a
one.
coupon.
We have a different priest now.
It's a pretty big cart. They've also loaded you up with fine foods, pickled eggs, holy wafers, assortments of meats and fruits and veggies for the road. It's kind of heavy. 2 big draft horses have to pull it.
I have gone through all the food and I'm trying to get rid of the eggs. They smell spoiled.
Ugh.
Oh. Rasa, how many eggs do you have left from your boiled eggs?
Oh, those? No, I polished those off before we left town.
That's fair.
If you're curious though, there were approximately 26 eggs left, so there's going to be a lot of farts.
Ooh.
That's the best way to start a trip, right?
Maybe you guys want to take the land route so you're not stuck on the same
No,
boat
this is-
together.
Reptilian digestion is notably slow, so it's going to be along the entire route.
Oh.
Taking land route would be a long travel.
You guys enjoy one final great night of sleep in your luxurious beds, one final nice bath and golden inlaid giant soaking tubs, so deep that the dame's nose is only poking out as she sits in them. Attended, of course, by at least 3 attendants each to scrub your head or callus your feet, exfoliate your feet, calluses. Learning.
No, they just
wash your
callus
hair.
them up for you.
Calluses are important for long walks. You gotta have some callus to protect the feet.
Yeah, you right.
Do they have gloves and socks for the moisturizer to like sit on their skin for a longer period?
Yeah, those little silicone heel covers that you put on when you got cracked heels.
They have
Mhm.
not invented silicone yet, but they do have some
Damn it.
lovely woven wool.
Okay, I now wear thigh highs.
Those are some big thigh highs. Raza's gotta have some thick legs.
Well, you know, I do my squats.
With his war paint, Raza, you are beautiful.
And the next morning, Raza walks out, striped thigh highs, a small eye globe following him around, and like flower petals are being thrown by a pretty sizable crowd, 100 people or so, as they are all wishing him luck on his journey.
Does he still have a slave?
It's not a slave. I paid him once. I mean, it's kind of. I paid him once.
I didn't mean for this to be a touchy issue. I just want to know.
Do you even remember his name?
No.
Wait, that dude had a name?
Terrible. Anyway. He is.
No, what's his name? Hold on, wait, don't, no. What's his name?
It's written down somewhere.
Quick, check the Conga.
It's not in Conga. I didn't write it down. I hope you
Well,
wrote it down,
Then
Sam.
it doesn't exist. His name is Lario.
Lario,
Yeah.
cousin to Mario.
Nope. Incorrect.
He's my manservant. He's the one that checks all my
Right.
cables
He's
before the
giving you
stream.
final big bows and trying to like send you on your way and return back to his previous duties.
Oh, yeah, no. No, it doesn't work like that. I paid for him. I paid him. Let's be okay. He's a little bit on the forced labor side, but that doesn't mean that he's getting away.
Got some indentured servitude.
Well,
happening.
Ross, here's your excellent chance to roleplay this interaction.
Okay, yeah, nothing fancy. He tries to leave. I walk up to him. I scrounge around in my pack a little bit, and I give him an egg.
He does
Who would
a
have
big,
guessed?
gracious bow, says, it was a pleasure to serve you, my good lizard, and tries
I
walking
thought-
away with the egg.
I thought you ate them all.
He turns around. I'm already on the other side of him.
He bumps into your big chest, looks up at you, pardon me, I must get back to my duties. He tries to step around you.
Okay. I'm gonna grab his hand out with my tail, sort of force him to extend it, and I'm gonna give him, I don't know, 3 gold.
That is a sizable chunk of cash. He's like, oh, final payment, I understand. Thank you very much. Truly,
I do
though,
not
I
let go of his tail, of his arm, with my tail. I will start walking towards the rest of the group with him in tow.
Lemuel sees this commotion and sees some of the followers who are still throwing bits of flowers and shiny stones at Raza in an effort to catch his attention. And he's like, some of his followers are like, oh, is the angel forcing that man? And when Lemuel sees this, he identifies this problem, walks over, whispers in his manservant's eyes. You see his eyes go really big and wide, and then he nods and sadly and starts and gets on the cart with the rest of the stuff.
Oh no! Oh no! This is sus.
I poke him up. I poke him up the up on top of the cart with Halval with the axe. I just like poke him in the butt until he gets inside all the way, and then I walk around humming "Oh wee oh."
Someone write down Lario before we forget it again.
I got it, I
I'll
got
do
it.
Larry?
He just gives you a sad, like half smile, and then sits quietly in the back of the cart.
You know, I miss that feral lizard we met. Can't say I'd expected that.
You mean the one that tried to eat me all the time?
Honestly, yes. At least it was more manageable.
I can't even complain about that, actually.
Well, guys, to stay on track, we need to spend the next 25 minutes finding a boat. So, come on.
Look, we spent 15 talking about our sponsors, so I mean, like,
We're actually not sponsored by anybody.
Just to be clear.
it's
Although if you're
sponsored by
watching-
friendship.
If you're watching, though, I have a pen right here.
Did you know the Twitch Pelgrane Press channel is now equipped with paid subscriptions?
Yeah, that is one way to sponsor us. No joke.
I don't know.
Plus,
We don't
shh.
get anything out of that.
But they might if they see their subscriber counts go up. We might.
Hey, I found a boat.
You just found a boat, huh?
Yep, I found a boat.
Yep.
That's
Tell
how
us about the boat.
page works.
It's a really big boat,
Uh-huh.
and right now it looks like it's empty. Like everybody that was manning it was on lunch break.
Good job.
So I say we stow away in the poop deck.
Mhm.
How is that gonna
How
get
do you
me?
stow it in a deck?
I don't know anything about boats, okay?
No, stowing away on it. Maybe. We have a giant pink monolith as cargo. A gargoyle.
We have a 6-foot lizard.
And we don't know where they're going.
Well, I needed some way to get us back on track. So
Are we
No,
are we
work with
actually
it.
on
Work with
track?
it.
are
work
we
with the
actually at
DM.
the dock?
In this time, yes, you have wandered over to the dock.
Is the boat that Kalia has found? Does it look comfortable?
Did I actually find a boat?
No, you had your chance. You got the boat. I'm asking a question here.
Okay.
Does it look comfortable?
It's a boat. In fact, it's a cargo boat.
No. I immediately just stand at the edge of the dock. There's an obvious look of disdain on Roz's face.
There's all sorts of boats. There's fishing boats. There's cargo boats. There's the generic ferries across the Midland Sea. There's other small boats for gnomes and halflings and such, similar to what you came over on. But there is one giant yacht-style boat where you
I'll
can
walk
see
over there.
people in white suits and pish-posh outfits. You don't even get onto their dock before two big burly men in suits block your way and say, "Private dock."
I'll give them each a gold coin.
They do not take your gold, they just continue blocking your way and staring at you.
I'll pull out more gold.
You would have to pull out a size.
I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time.
How much gold do you have?
I'm gonna pull out. How much would this be worth? 10 gold each.
They don't even blink.
Wow.
25.
Rouso, here's how this is going to work. For every 50 gold you spend, you will reduce the skill check DC needed for a persuasion check by 1.
Alright, if these guys are gonna be complete, just butt monkeys about
Professionals
this.
have
Can I say butt
standards.
monkey?
Yeah.
Okay, if they're gonna be butt monkeys about this, I'm gonna pull out 50 gold, huh? Yeah, you know what? That's 5 platinum each. I'll do it.
I guess this is one way to drain our money.
Yeah.
Weren't you gonna spend
Bribing
this money-
randoms.
Aren't you going to spend this money, like, building yourself a really nice swamp?
I have an image to maintain. There are people watching right now.
Does Raza understand
Sell out,
that?
sell out, sell out, sell out.
You're just mad. I look over my shoulder at Kalia and
Dame is absolutely willing to get on the yacht if we're allowed on the yacht, but she doesn't think we'll be allowed, so she's trying to hedge her bets and not look too
Raza,
interested.
give me a charisma skill check.
okay, charisma is not my high stat. Now Lario.
No.
Yep.
Assuming that he is a person of the faith, he's probably gotten some grooming in the sense of He knows how to present himself to people. Is this a fair
That
sort of?
that is fair. Yes.
Okay. So if I send him over the guard's way for access, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would giving him 10 platinum and pointing him at the guards result in just maybe like he actually speaks their language?
That
He
would
has platinum,
that would lower the DC further.
but I still have to be okay. Fine.
How are you
I'll do
sure
it.
Lario isn't just gonna like abort, take your money, and leave?
Yeah, Lario walks over.
Where is he
whispers,
gonna go?
Your
He's
help!
on a
I'm being
dock.
abducted.
He's on the end of a dock in between.
He's
two
also
burly
he's
men
also
and
become the pet of a giant lizard. Would he want to run away from a giant lizard?
Yes.
So assuming that so we were at a hard check, right?
Mhm.
Now we're at what, normal or easy?
Give me a roll. I'll decide how it turns out.
Can I
Okay.
assist as well?
Nope. This is his
No.
roll to make now.
Okay.
I'm owning it. 17.
All right. It takes a bit of back and forth, a lot of whispered explaining. One of the burly men looks at the other and goes back and pulls back the ship manager. They all argue for another like 20 minutes, and then Lario comes over to the group and says, "All right, they're gonna let us on the ship, but we get one room, and the buffet is not included."
Okay.
Where's
I'm
the
gonna
ship
give
going?
I'm gonna give him another 5
Where?
platinum. I want my own room.
Where is
Where
the
are we
ship
going?
The ship is going on a lovely tour around the 7 cities. It's currently in Santa Cora. Its next stop is going to be Horizon. If you sit on it long enough, it'll go over to Axis and then over to Glitterhagen.
And then where?
Okay.
Well, we would probably get off at Glitterhagen.
It would go
Yeah.
over to
Or
Concord and Drakenhall,
Concord.
and then finally back to Newport where it started.
All right, Dame. Where do we want to exit? I know that we came
Yeah,
through
Glitterhagen.
Glitterhagen, yeah.
Your home is...
So we can't go through Anvil or anything over here.
Well, that's not by the sea.
Jedna's Folly and Calamity are both named for how treacherous of waters they are. Every now and then, a dwarf decides that they can build a submarine such that they can go
That was
survive
2.
the fall. Yeah, I'm sorry. Whoever
Where's
rolls,
the pendant when you need it?
whoever rolls the next check gets a +2 bonus. So yeah, no, the yacht is not going down those waters.
Okay, and neither is anything else. So that's our best.
That's
bet.
also not one of the stops on its route. It stops at Glitterhagen and Concord, so we would just get off at Glitterhagen and then just walk
Right,
to Anvil.
But
and
I'm
then-
just saying if we didn't go this route with the
Oh.
giant thing.
Oh, the giant walk?
No, I mean the yacht or whatever.
Oh.
I mean,
I
if
don't know. It
Lucian
seems
wants
like
to, if
we
Lucian
should
wants
do
to
this
get on,
right now.
if Lucian wants to get on with like a bunch of smelly fishermen and hang out there for like a month, that's fine.
Isn't it gonna take way longer? I thought it was like a day if people could get over there.
Going straight across, yeah, it's about a day, not even a day. This yacht is going to spend 1 day traveling between parking and then letting people out for a day or two, and then on to the next one. So it's going to take about 6 days to get over.
Yeah, no. We're wasting like 5 days then. Crammed in a
taking
room
the yacht.
together.
That said, Leanne finally getting back to Empire turf for a bit. She's interested.
Oh, but don't we have all this stuff we're carrying with us? How do we fit it in a room?
That is why it was so expensive.
To get the stuff in?
So yeah, that assumes that we would all. It's a yacht. Don't you want to relax? Let's play some bocce ball or like I don't know, get a sunburn.
Think of it pretty much like a medieval cruise, right?
Medieval cruise lines.
If you want to go with the fishermen, This is Raza.
I'm gonna go catch a comedy show, maybe a Mai Tai.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what? We just got out of a holy dungeon. This is a way to get a completely, secular vacation in right after the tail end of a totally religious one.
All right, and this is all Raza's money.
It was
Yeah,
only 10. It was
it's
only
all
10 platinum.
Raza's money. Just
was
do
only
it,
10
Lucian.
platinum.
How did he get so rich?
He didn't buy anything.
All right.
I still have a lot of money left. Let's not mistake this.
Holiday! Come on, Lucian. Let's go shotgun something. Woo!
Raza, it takes a lot of back and forth, but if you double that to 20 platinum, you can get the suite, which includes 3 rooms and 1 super suite, including a dining room.
I'm only interested in my room.
Alright.
What these peasants do.
It's another
Not
5 platinum to get a second room. The other 5 platinum is for all the storage.
And for them.
Right, so it's 5 platinum for storage, 5 platinum for a room, and 5 platinum for another room.
And they have to sleep with the horses?
The horses are down below the cargo.
Okay, well, I'll spend the gold.
Alright, you're now down 15 platinum.
So we have, what, the cargo and then 2 rooms, one of which is Raza's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
I'll be kind. I'll let Lario sleep with me.
You'll let him, huh? He's like wistfully watching the cart going away, like I could have escaped.
If any of the rest of them were good with their money, they could have bought their own room too. But
Yeah, you know what? Actually, as soon as the dame realizes this is the arrangement, I think she would probably be like, you know what? I also have money.
5 platinum.
All right. Let me find my sheet.
This isn't too far off either from like real world expenses, assuming that copper is dimes. This is about $500.
So what is it? That's 50 gold. I haven't converted my gold to platinum.
It is 50 gold, yes.
Okay.
When was the last time we've rolled with icon relationships?
Do it now.
Yes, I want to use my Crusader icon relationships for an all expenses paid luxury cruise.
Well, you know what they say. Smoke them if you got them. And I've got me a nice handy.
Look, we're running a really nice cruise deal right now, right? You spend 1 icon relationship now, you can upgrade your room from an interior to a balcony, and from a balcony to a suite.
So I already have a suite, is that right?
No, you bought a separate room instead of getting one bigger, nice room. You're at the balcony level right now, Ross.
I'm at the balcony level? Okay, no, I'm spending
every
my
time someone rolls icon dice, I get another emperor in my hand.
I don't know. I will look at it.
Oh yeah, I have a few. I'm spending 1.
Wait, why? I think I have 2 for one of mine.
Look, all I'm saying is...
Silence for 10 seconds.
I am using an icon relationship to commandeer a room as a legislator.
Alright, using your legislator power, you end up with your own balcony room as well. It sounds like at this point the only people sharing a room are Lucian and Kalia.
At this point, though, Leanne will offer to let Kalia bunk with her.
Oh, thank God. He's so stinky. I wasn't gonna ask, but I was gonna make him sleep with the horses. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So me and Grizz didn't pay anything and we got our own room?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's your room with all of our cargo, too, so...
Yeah.
No, the cargo's out.
No. The horses are down. The cargo's in your room.
No, cargo's in down below as well.
I get
Then I'm taking back my money.
No,
This
too late.
no.
No.
Okay,
This little
Hang
boy.
on.
I paid for boarding for all of you. Remember this.
Yeah,
I paid for boarding.
I paid for my own boarding.
No, you paid for your room. You didn't pay to actually physically board the ship, which is the deal I made.
That's true.
Yeah, if you were willing to actually work with the party, you know, someone here has a +4 in charisma.
we are also 6 days later
That-
than we normally would get to our destination.
Get off
Oh.
the boat. Go on the fisherman. That's enough. I've heard enough complaining. Get off
Okay,
the boat.
let me explain the fleet of the Solarian, the cruise line you've signed up with. This is, of course, the Old Crone, the ship that they are sending with all of the animals separate to make sure there's no smell in the main ship. This is the small ship that they bring you to and from shore, so that the big boat doesn't actually have to dock. This is what you're getting on now to go over to the main boat, which is the Tides of the Strife. It is a large, probably 300-person occupancy ship, one of the prides of the Empire. The average person on this ship is a nobleman or from a noble family or someone who owns large acreage of land or here on vacation. You see lots of people playing Telstone, lots of people playing cribbage, lots of people playing Dwarven Hearts. There's, of course, live bands, buffets, designer dinner experiences, a small spa room, and your rooms are like the size of a normal office, but they are very nice for a ship.
You know, we're 20 minutes short about arguing what boat we take. Can we go back to arguing about fishing boats?
No.
I'd rather argue about what we're gonna do on the boat, which is number one,
Yeah.
tan. Number two,
Yes.
worry the people that are like staying in the room next to Raza, because every night they're gonna hear like goats screaming.
Why
Yeah.
are there goats screaming?
I thought the animals weren't allowed on the.
They're not.
That's why it's so concerning.
Raza, is day one of the cruise. Tell me one activity that you enjoy, one complication your party causes on the ship.
Or that
Son,
group of people.
I'm basking. I don't know what the rest of these peasants are doing. But
the rest of the
there's-
peasants are, of course, edging away from where this giant lizard is basking with what's his name?
Lario.
Lario is fanning you and like rubbing lotion on you. Everyone else is fighting for seats away from you. And one woman, elderly woman, even faints at the sight of you. And they have to bring her smelling salts.
Okay. And then a complication for the rest of the party? You mean not for me, because I'm basking. They don't.
Just a complication that occurs and someone has to deal with it.
A drunk likes Kalia.
Oh no. Leanne, as you and Callie are sharing a room and going out to the various bars and such, someone's hitting on Callia. What do you do?
Well,
I punch them in the face for hitting on me.
Talia can handle it herself.
Well,
Leanne's
now
not
you've just
involved.
started a fight and they're threatening to kick you off the ship for starting a fight. What do you do?
Alright. Well, you know what they say. When you are a legislator, you know how to handle situations such as this. Flash my credentials, and I am taking like I don't know, like a 1 gold fine from Kalia to
What?
just
It
as
was
a
the,
show.
it was their fault. They started it. When everybody knows when someone gets sweet on you, it's because they want to steal your stuff.
No.
I mean, they want to steal
Yeah,
something.
it depends on the stuff.
Ew. Ew.
In the last, while in the cathedral, struck by the organs of maddened love,
That didn't happen. What are you talking about?
Talia professed her love for Leanne, and Leanne vice
I don't remember
versa.
this. I don't remember this.
Leanne never announced anything.
Well, you did get struck by it, right? And you picked Kalia. It's
Yes,
just, I don't think
but-
anyone was nearby to hear.
Yeah, she did stab a dog.
Chris was nearby.
Chris knows. Has this complicated the fact you're bunking together? What's happened with your guys' relationship since then? Are you politely ignoring it happened?
Nothing happened. What are you talking about?
Leanne just assumes that
Huh?
it was some magical nonsense.
Nothing happened. And Kalia definitely doesn't sleep talk. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nope.
There is no sleep talking that happens.
No sleep talking at all. Nothing. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really weird that
Leanne,
you're bringing that
Leanne.
point up so much, but yeah, there's nothing.
It's especially awkward that, like, have I mentioned the fact that these are all single bed rooms?
What? Whoa. You can't retcon that. You can't retcon
Is there
that.
a club
Leanne
night?
paid
Is
for
there-
this room.
Is there a
Leanne
club
paid
night
for
on the
this-
yacht?
There's
If
club
there's a
night
club
on,
night,
there's tomorrow's club night. Hold on, I'm not retconning. You never asked. You got a room and it had a single bed in it. You should have upgraded if you want
Look.
2 beds. There is a pull-out couch.
Look,
I'm sleeping on the couch.
all
I'm
I'm
7
saying-
feet tall and sleeping on the 3-foot long couch.
all I'm gonna say is that either you can bunk in the same bed with the tiefling who actually is hygienic, or the guy who always smells like a wet dog because he's literally a
No,
dog.
no.
He
He just said
literally
there's.
is a wet dog.
He just said there's a pull-out couch. Is that not in the room we're staying in?
No, that works. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna sleep on the 3-foot long couch. My legs are dangling off.
Have you
I don't
convinced him
care.
To let your shield be on the ship as well. If so, where's the shield sleeping?
The field sleeps
That's
in bed
actually-
with Leanne.
That's actually no. The shield's in bed with Leanne. Because Kalia trusts Leanne to keep the shield safe while they sleep. Kalia sleeps like the dead. She sleeps like a rock, so she doesn't trust herself to keep the shield safe. Because what if someone comes into the room and she doesn't hear? But Leanne's a light sleeper, so she'll keep the shield safe if Kalia doesn't wake up.
Leanne just rolls over.
Leanne is not a light sleeper.
God damn it!
And this is why
The shield is not. The shield is sleeping with the dame. Then
What? The shield can sleep on the pull-out couch.
yes, the shield is sleeping on Dame's pull-out couch.
Dame sleeping there with cucumbers on her eyes and the shield's on the pull-out couch.
I think the dame, after like a moment of like this is awkward, like slowly pushes like 2 cucumbers over some of the sides.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. The shield is gonna keep the Dame safe and moisturized.
What a
Alright,
great
so
session.
anyway,
So,
this all arose from a complication about Leanne just actively trying to make a theatrical show about reprimanding Kalia.
You're not getting that gold. They started it.
Look, just
I will
give-
go to court. I will go to court.
Here's the trouble part. Leanne is the court.
I will fight the court. I will fight the court.
Trouble in
Just
paradise.
getting thrown overboard.
See, this is that couple that argues on the yacht. This is that couple that gets drunk and argues on the cruise.
No.
Dang it, Leanne!
no.
We were here to get away from this. You're ruining a great vacation. I'm gonna go play bocce ball with that nice man from Montana.
Just give the gold piece to Leanne. She'll give it back to you later.
Can the dame come bask with Raza?
Yes. It is day 2 of the trip. First of all, Max,
Oh Jesus.
you are pulling into port at Horizon, the city of mages and wonderment. The Archmage's tower stretches way up into the sky. Have you managed to convince them that Grizz should be on this ship and not the animal ship, Max? Lucian?
Yes. Do I have to roll a check
No,
for
tell
that?
me how you did it.
Smuggle the dog.
I just said
Smuggle
that
the dog.
he's my seeing animal, my sight animal.
So Lucian's now pretending to be blind while all of this is happening.
Yep.
No, this-
You should have just said he's my emotional support animal. They
Oh,
don't have to ask for papers.
seeing-
They don't
I
have to
thought you
ask.
said seeing eye animal.
That's what he said. That's what he said. So now he has to pretend to be blind.
This being a very nice cruise, you of course have to pretend to be blind every time your concierge is in the hallway to check on you and ask you, Mr. Lucian, may I turn down your cabin? Which he's there all the time. You're not sure when he sleeps.
Yeah, I haven't really been leaving the room. I know that the food is all extra, and Lucian is literally dirt poor. So he's got just the food that they brought with him, and he just never leaves.
God, it's gotta be stinky in that room.
Tonight is not
Why?
club night.
We literally just got done being pampered.
Now,
You're not leaving a
like
room
wet
with a
dog.
dog? Yeah, wet dog.
He's not wet.
Not yet.
How do you know?
What?
You're blind. You don't know if he's jumping in the water or not.
Like Grizz does a good job with his coat. You know, he's always keeping himself clean.
You know, tell me
Alan,
about the dog armor. Are you keeping
Dave.
that maintained?
Yeah.
it is day 2. You've docked in Horizon. You can either go on an excursion and bring along some of the rest of the party. You can stay on the ship. What are you doing?
I think the dame has. She's staying on the ship. There are people paid to pamper her there.
Who's all going on the excursion to visit the local wizard school and watch people trade?
Our dame is absolutely not in for
Yeah,
going to a school.
Lucian is definitely not.
No.
Doesn't want to
Excursions are
hear any
extra.
more long
Excursions are extra.
Going
Yeah,
to look at a
that's
bunch
true.
of nerds practice magic? Nah.
Also-
if Birdie was here, but no, Kalia doesn't care.
It's Leviosa.
I don't think anyone here cares about magic.
It is, of course, as the ship pulls away from dock, rave night. Kalia, what rave outfit are you putting on?
Where's the music?
Booch,
I-
booch, booch, booch.
None of the above. Kalia doesn't want to go to a rave unless they're serving themed drinks, and if they're serving themed drinks, she's just going for the themed drinks.
The drinks, having just left Horizon, are magically imbued to have shining lights as a.
Oh
as a
hell
indicator.
yeah! Light up ice cubes. She's just gonna go for the drinks.
Leanne is literally following just to make sure there's no more incidents.
I am raving. I'm on the dance floor.
Are you wearing your woad?
I'm wearing no. I bought different woad and I cracked like some fireflies into it, and
there
I'm
you
just
go. So you're covered in glitter.
I am not just glitter. I'm glowing. I'm on the dance floor
Like
tearing
he
it up.
cracked a glow stick and just rubbed it
This
all
is-
over his body.
This is a different kind of raging. I'm like chewing on a ham bone, like it's a pacifier.
Roz is out there, his glow stick covering, shining with and beating with the music, and raving in his own little personal bubble as people are too afraid to get close to him.
I bullied somebody from their sunglasses and I'm wearing them indoors.
Lario is nearby, trying his best not to look attached to Raza.
He is not helped by the fact that the dame is just excited that there's free room. And so she just keeps linking the three of them together. She is wearing an outfit which looks like she is only wearing feathers.
Of course.
Ooh.
Any fancy hat, Dame?
Oh, obviously.
At a rave?
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing as to how she's getting it to stay on. The answer is the biggest hat pin you have ever seen.
Eggy bobby pins from Raza.
There are some very tired dwarves standing on podiums just flashing lanterns on and off.
Is this entertainment? Horizon's changed since I've been there last.
Who rolled my invocation of love? Toon.
Wasn't me.
Did you roll my invocation of love?
Was not me. They end the rave at midnight with cannons firing off of the side of the ship, exploding into big fireworks. It's an impressive light show.
Wow, nice work with the sound effects.
Yeah, I'm real. Yeah, that's a cannon.
That's the special cannon.
You're now around the Sword Point Bay in the early morning. They're serving up a nice salmon on bagel with cheese spread. Um, who do I need to check in on still? Has everyone gone?
Yeah, at least once.
Kalia didn't directly solve a problem, but was the cause of one.
Kalia,
Yeah.
what are you up to
About
today
right.
on the cruise? You're coming into Axis. Are you planning on going out to any of the fighting pits?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
I am.
The ship docks and the small ship goes with the excursion. Who's all going to the fighting pits with Kalia?
That sounds kind of fun. Yeah.
Not going
Maybe
to the
there's
fighting
somebody
pit.
there that'll recognize me.
Oh, I don't want Raza. I don't want him to come. This is a clandestine excursion.
Have I ingratiated myself with? Have I ingratiated myself with any of the other passengers? Is the old lady that like fainted when she first saw me now like hanging off my shoulder and we're like best friends?
No.
No, but her husband is actually blind and has decided you're a lovely little gent and has told you about war stories and his grandsons and granddaughters and how he hopes they're going to grow up to take over the family business and how wine's made and his family's famous for making wines, and he tells you about the process and the type of soil that you grow the grapes in. I have to get the sun just right on those berries to get the right earthiness.
Does he have a card?
No, he tries handing you a card, but it's actually just a grape.
I'm going to keep this grape. I'm going to treasure this grape.
The girls go into town. Are the boys going on their own excursion?
No, we're going to the. Oh, they leave for the fight pits without me.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
I think you can still go. Nothing's stopping you.
Yeah, okay. I think it'll be like one of those things where like they're like on the way, and then they like spot me at a market and try to like turn away real fast, like cover their face.
Yeah.
And just, like,
Well, when you go with the paid
Yep.
excursions, of which each of you are now 1 gold poorer for going on these excursions.
Oh, those are great. We should have been going to all the excursions.
I mean, look, I just want to ask, as a legislator, do I have to pay? Because Leanne isn't going to a fighting pit. She's actually just going on patrol.
No, going out into town is free. It's the excursion. They have a tour guide. They've already booked you a seat in the arena. That's what
Yeah.
costs money.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, Leanne.
So Leanne separates and once you get onto the docks and goes off on her own business. The rest of you are divvied up into various stands to watch the fights. People are fighting. Axis is well known for its 13 different giant fighting arenas. The biggest export of Axis and militarized people. And these great fights watched over by the dragons above that protect Axis are the highlight of tourism. It's a wonderful fight with much cheering and rejoicing, and someone stands tall and strong at the end, and that's the end of that excursion.
Can we bet on the outcome?
Not at this arena.
Each
arena has
Why
its
did
own
we
set
go?
of rules.
Why did we go if we couldn't bet?
You know, the cruise ship probably needs to get a casino license if you're going to be like betting. as
Well,
part of
no,
an
because
excursion
we're not on
it.
the cruise ship, right? We're at the
That's
arena.
true. That's true.
They want you not losing your money to the fighting pits, and they want you gambling on the ship. That's why they don't bring you.
So we can gamble
yeah.
on the ship.
This is a
Mhm.
community arena, right? They didn't bring you to the betting arena.
Right, why would they?
Leanne,
yeah.
tell us about your excursion around the city. This is your first time back in the capital of the Emperor, Axis, in a long time.
All right. Well, firstly, how long were they gone for in their excursion?
That's most of the day excursion. You dock, you go off in the morning, you go off. They take you to the museum of fighters, talk about it for a while. They make you touch the first leather armor of the first champion and be like, "Ooh, look at the craftsmanship," and then you watch a fight. Yeah, it's most of the day.
Yeah, Leanne would be on patrol mostly. She would catch up with what was her name? It was Tune, you know this, right?
I do. It's in Conco. Why wouldn't I know?
Exactly. You remember everything we write in the Conca.
I remember everything we write in the Conca. So how is she doing?
Well, what's her name?
Uh-huh.
Miguel, I believe, something like that. Miguel? I don't know. Anyway, she catches up with her and shares stories. She is currently on a case to track down a drug runner.
Aldwin. No, not Aldwin.
No, not
Yeah.
Aldwin?
No.
Yeah, Aldwin.
No, not Aldwin.
No, not
No,
all.
I know who you're talking about. It was in one of them. I remember.
Yeah, Rum would remember. It was not a letter. This is one that the person who was there when the noble stabbed the guy.
Yeah, Alphonse was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Migley Foamwas.
Migley.
A half gnome.
Yes. So it catches up, shares stories. Leanne gets like 5 arrests today because she just remembers very obscure laws no guard ever bothers with. The most famous, of course, is no drinking while crossing crosswalks for the horses and such.
It's such an annoying one.
It is. I mean, it's more a slap on the wrist, but she takes them to the courtrooms anyway to book them for it.
So it's a
news.
good day for Leanne.
Yeah, pretty good.
I didn't know horses could walk and drink at the same time.
You're right. It's a very well-known technique. You see, what you do is, you know how you can like put a muzzle on them? You fill that up with water. So anytime they open their mouth, they just have to drink. But yeah, that's her day.
All right. The ship spends 2 days in Axis, it being the capital of the Empire. Day 2 is much like day 1. Another excursion you can go on is where they train, like they go through mock combat training of this is put you in armor with fake wooden weapons of you can be a gladiator too. Blah blah.
Oh,
blah.
I am hyped for this. I'm going in there.
They do anyone else going with?
No.
If I have to pay, no, but Leanne would offer her services in training.
You're well enough respected in the Empire that it's that the tour guide's looking at you weird, wasn't he on the ship? But you're welcome there to help out. Rousa has no problem taking the win and goes way too hard for what is just here's what a day in the life of a gladiator's like. Other people are barely holding their swords, and Rousa's just hitting them with full force, cracking ribs. And the tour guide's just you signed a piece of paper saying injuries aren't our fault.
Leanne just goes to those who are struggling and just kind of helps guide them in how they actually wield it.
The place in charge is down far more minor health potions than they would have been from the normal event.
I'm slightly disappointed when everybody tells me to get back on the ship that the day's over.
Leanne, go ahead and give me an Emperor Icon relationship roll.
For me? Am I gonna get another egg? Yes, I am.
I just got another dwarf game.
Okay, something's wrong there. Leanne, it takes a complication comes up along the way, but some reward for visiting, accessing your legislator friends is bestowed upon you while you're here. Any idea
Wow.
what that might be?
Which part?
Any of it. It might be you might have received information leading to your personal quest. You might have gotten a minor item, or some potions, or money, or like help with something as your reward. But it might have come with but we need you to take out these people, or we have a lead on this criminal, blah blah blah.
Yeah. When she was catching up with Miggly, she probably would have gained some info because she was keeping track of who as well.
Alphonse.
Yeah. Probably would have gained info on their current whereabouts and what they're doing, but in exchange, she has to help with the drug runner case. Which,
All right.
all I'm saying is, do you know how far drugs can go?
Pretty far. In fact, hearing that you're going to Glitterhagen, she drops you some information about some of the drugs that may have ended up there in the City of Coin.
Yeah, Piano gladly investigate.
All right. Alphonse is you receive information about where his trial likely was, and it's over in Dragon's Deep.
Oh.
The nature of what his trial actually was not disclosed to you, however.
Neat. Grand.
Let me add that to your quest log before I check. All right, you get back on the boat, and it's the final day at sea. What's everyone up to on their final day of the cruise?
More basking.
At this point, people have gotten pretty used to you, and some of the kids will hang out by you.
Yeah, every time they come by me, I assume they want an autograph.
What's the maximum number of autographs one child has?
One of them has made like a tattoo sleeve of Roz's autograph. What does Roz's autograph look like?
It's either just like a bunch of trees, like a line, and then a series of diagonals coming off of it, or just a really surprisingly intricate pattern of scaling. It would actually take Raza like at least, an hour of just concentration and a lot of ink.
So it's just a line of kids waiting to have their hands painted.
Well,
like a fair.
Everybody needs a hero.
I need a hero!
I think the dame is alternating her time between the spa and more basking. And the bar.
Max, at this point, the various packs of food and such that you have been running out. What are you doing?
Oh, really?
I mean,
I thought we had like a carriage full.
Yeah, you sure did, and it's all in the cargo ship. You've been trying to split your rations out for what you can carry in your day sack, which is normally not more than a day or two of food. You stuffed it full with like 3 days of food, but you're just, you and Grizz are hungry. What do you do?
I request to check in on the luggage ship. I resupply.
The concierge is deeply apologetic, but you do not have access to the cargo ship until the end of the cruise.
What?
Terribly sorry, sir.
I try to guilt him into it because I'm blind. And I want something in it.
Sure, it's a whole separate ship. It's gone on a different route and everything. It's miles away.
So you're telling me some people didn't get off in the accident?
No. So there's different. There's a cargo ship and there's a little ferry.
Yeah, I know, but people didn't just like end their trip in
No.
Axis.
It's a self-contained cruise. You get
Well, why
off where
did
you
they
got
even
on.
bring it then? uh,
Wait, does that mean we're not going to be able to get our stuff at
yeah, what does this
Dragon?
mean?
Okay, I do see the hole there. Some people do get off at each stop, and that's why they bring the ship along. Some people did get off at Axis. You're at sea though right now, and the ship already went ahead to Glitterhagen. The cargo ship, that is.
Just saying.
All right, I will go to the dame's room.
Dame probably has some leftover eye cucumbers sitting on the
I'm sure.
nightstand.
You gotta knock on the door.
Ew.
Alright, hello?
It's Lucian.
Hi, Lucian. Alright, I'm gonna open the door for him. What's up?
Well, it seems that I am unable to get to our rations to happen to have any food left, as I have run out from not being able to buy anything on the ship.
You're not just going to the buffet.
I literally can't afford it. I have nothing.
Okay.
Peasant.
Should I beg in the streets or on the hull?
Just remember, Sharnu views people like you as sinners who have, and God has decided that you should be punished for your sins by your lack of wealth.
Pish posh, I'm abusing the buffet. I grabbed too much stuff. They're making me put it back. I'll give some to Lucian.
Whoa! You don't just magically know Lucian that's out of food. He's over at the dame's room.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dame's gonna take Lucian over to the buffet with the intention being that the Dame was going to be like, alright, you point, tell me what you want, and I'll put it on a plate.
Play it cool, but everyone thinks I'm blind.
You forgot about that.
I can't be pointing to stuff.
Just get him meat.
Yeah, honestly, Dame, I trust your just go for it. Anything will do.
Every intention of putting like a slop of every vegetable she can find on the amount of meat.
And he will eat it.
Oh, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, dwarven cave berries.
Tuber. Dwarven cave tuber.
Yeah, you're breaking up there a bit, Ellen.
Dwarven cave tuber.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, he's used to just like bread and jerky and just like travel food, so anything's good.
He hasn't pooped in like a month.
Dame's probably doing him a favor.
You get to Glitterhagen.
Dude, imagine going to the Dame and not the actual chef of the group.
Yeah.
You let them know that this is where you're getting off. They are sorry to see you go. They don't actually mean that.
Are
just
they?
Say that. They get your cargo and such and load up. You go back to the same place that you stored your original cart and carriage and go to trade in. And they make a small fuss about the fact that this isn't the cart and carriage that they gave you, and you don't have a token showing that it came from the same thing. But they don't make a big fuss about it because it's actually like twice as nice as the one they gave you in the first place.
I forgot we borrowed that. I thought that was our cart.
No. You went across the ocean, so you trade it. Your cart and such.
Okay.
They help you get loaded on, but Gertrude doesn't fit on your old cart. It's smaller.
I mean,
Okay.
look, if we have a giant lizard taking up some space, we just move him off.
I'm not budging.
Kalia,
Hmm?
Gertrude doesn't fit on your old cart.
I'll carry her.
You'll carry her.
And if I have to, I will put her in my shield and drag my shield behind me like a sled.
Kalia, you're going like 100 miles.
I'm taking this gargoyle with me. no
You
matter
could just
how it
pay
gets there.
for its extra small, like, cart or
I
something.
don't have any money. Technically, I didn't have enough money to go to the fight either. So,
You
Leanne,
didn't even have a gold.
I forgot to check before I said I was gonna go.
So you're telling me Leanne had to foot the bill?
Yeah, I
You're
need
paying
Leanne.
back for that one.
Okay, also I couldn't give Leanne the 1 gold fine either, so technically I'm in debt to the Empire.
Look, the fine was more theatric than anything.
Leanne, please be my sugar mama.
Oh god. Is the dame gonna have to go find a wheelbarrow to buy for Callie and Gertrude?
Look, how
This
much
is a-
would the cart cost to add on?
It's
For
a
sure.
10 gold for the extra space.
This is
Yeah,
the actual
that's
arc,
fine.
is us getting jobs.
Pay it.
I'll pay you back eventually, Leanne.
Party when leaving the Stone Thief. Man, we're so rich! Party leaving the cruise ship. I can't even pay a single gold. Lucian is starving on a cruise ship.
Well, all I'm saying is, I still have 54 platinum. So,
That's
Well,
it?
I
That's it.
was the base.
That's-
None of y'all wanted to purchase anything, so I used all my money to purchase stuff for the base.
you bought a pink monolith.
I
Bought a
bought
rock.
3 things. 3.
You bought a rock and an ugly statue. Sit down.
Chat says we should sell Lario.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Let him free.
I paid him. Okay? I'm not selling him to cover your mistakes.
Let's reiterate, he is not a slave and you cannot sell Lari.
But all I'm gonna say about this matter is, I can spend a platinum to get this cart done and done. I'm still rich.
Thanks, Leanne.
The best part of 13th Age, discussion of economics.
It
And
happens
I had
in
to
every
put
game.
the Gallia's bill to go on the fight pit trip.
Raza, just so you know, back in Santa Cora, having lived in such wealth and exuberance, you have really lived up to look at what Sharnu provides to those that they grace. So they are very pleased with your performance so far.
Oh, I completely forgot I was being watched. There were some very lewd moments when I was sunbathing and nobody else was on the poop deck.
They do not live stream everything. They do a bit of editing.
There is one very unfortunate intern in the back that's just like scrying. They're looking at the scrying like screen with another scrying orb, and they're like turning it on and off whenever. Like something
Exactly.
comes up.
They every now and then they rotate their scrying thing from your scrying portal to like on a break screen that someone's painted. Getting off in Glitterhagen, getting set up with your new setup. Leanne traces down her bit of information, and the drugs have been sold to a house of ill repute called the Prettiest Peach, owned by Validia Ungart in the town of Byhazen, which is about 10 miles away.
Huh. Well, you know what they say. Don't need a warrant if you're just taking a look around.
Did they say that?
Do
Yeah.
they say? Yeah, I'm like, who says that?
I thought that's actually what the warrant was for.
Yeah.
Suspicious guards specifically say that, but they do say it.
Leanne's just like, do you see the company I keep?
I don't need a warrant because if
A band of road wardens led by a road warden captain hails you. She introduces herself as Lama Magnan. And she apologizes for interrupting your travels, but is asking around about if you've seen a band of centaurs in the area.
We just got off a cruise.
Ah.
No.
Glitterhagen folk. Well, enjoy the safe road. Please let your local Imperial station know if you see or hear anything. Safe travels, travelers.
Yeah, centaurs, eh? Been a while since I've heard about those.
This close to the Bitterwood, we get a couple bands every now and then. We tend to keep them away from the roads.
Yep. I've been more of an Axis kid, but I've heard the Bitterwood has these bears in them. Like special bears. Is that true?
I don't tend to stray too far into the woods. I mostly keep within the woods out of them. Wolves, occasional centaur bands. We once got a bad troll. That one was a beast to chase away.
Any issues with the Crusader being so close?
Around here, you would think so, but this route he doesn't travel so much. But if you are on the route between First Triumph and Moscot, oh, you can see you see the bands of Crusader men all the time. We keep give each other, our side of the road, and we otherwise don't try to interact.
Understandable. Good luck. I'll keep an eye out for any centaurs.
Have a pleasant day.
Well, I think we should kind of have a detail here, at least until we get to Anvil. Just keep our eye out for either Crusader assassins or just the centaurs people.
Look, all I'm going to say about the matter is there is a drug house that we could raid. They might have money, Lucian. They might have money, Kalia. You can pay me back.
Leanne's like, you know what? We're going to the drug house.
We just got off the cruise straight to the drug house.
I mean, hey,
I
I don't want drugs going around.
To Jade Spine as quickly as we can so we can resupply.
We're pretty well supplied. It's more de-supplying.
It's on your way anyway, just so you know.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
We should stop by on the way. The end would definitely be insisting.
You guys come up to the north gate of Beihausen. Beihausen is located in a temperate forest with thick vegetation. It grew around a water source and has a well-traveled road leading through the nearby forest. They primarily harvest fish in the nearby region of amethyst deposits. They're outside of town. The biggest landmark is a giant skeleton on the side of a cliff with a large sword stuck through its chest.
Would that be food for the Great Ghoul?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not the Oracle.
Okay. No, it's just a question. No, the name's just kind of posing this out loud to the group.
Does the
Do we
sword
need-
look wieldable?
If
And
you
yours
were
are
a
neat
giant,
statues.
absolutely. Although it's rusted.
It's a statue, though, right?
No. Skeleton.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
giant skeleton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Well, that's ever grim.
Is it protected?
I assume not.
If anyone would know, it would be Kalia.
Kalia, is it protected from the Great Ghoul?
How about I?
You're very quiet all of a sudden, Kalia.
Yeah, audio issues on our end.
How about I?
Hello.
There you are.
I'm gonna check my handy dandy roll.
Yeah.
Your handy dandy what?
Brain.
Okay.
Wait, don't we have the what happened to the book, the talking book, the searchable book?
The Pandanemicon now?
Yeah.
You have it.
Don't
Yeah,
even
Leanne's
remember.
using it as a sleep aid.
Ah! That's right. Like, we could ask the Pandanemicon what this is.
I mean, it's pretty obviously a giant.
Wait, did I make the next roll check? I get plus
Yep,
2
you do
because
get
you
plus
swore.
That's true.
14.
All right. The Pananemicon opens up and says, "Searching, searching, found Zekbog the Giant, obviously, slain in the late 12th Age by his rival Kithgod the Brave."
Have you told me this story before, Buck?
It is not the story the legislator trainees would teach you.
Why would the trainees teach me about a giant
Exactly.
I don't like that he's quoting Darth Sidious here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It is not a story that the legislators would tell you.
No, don't know what you're talking
Look, it's well known for being a saying amongst people who speak of old chromatic wizards. The wizards don't like talking about the ones that came before them, after all.
Zekbog was engaged in a small turf war, and here he still stands today.
I don't think he's
So
standing.
long dead and long gone. I think these bones are okay.
Okay.
Kalia, you should consecrate him, Bo.
Why? It's just a bag of bones.
He's a beautiful bag of bones.
I mean, okay, bippity boppity boo, you're consecrated. I don't know what you want me to do.
Climb the sword.
That's a big ass sword.
GM, can we make Bippity Boppity Boo canon for Kalia's
No.
holy casting?
That is actually a spell by the Yellow Chromatic Wizard.
Oh, haven't met him yet. No, it's a big sword. Why would I climb it?
So you can put your runes of protection up there, or whatever it is you
How tall is this sword, DM?
Easily hundreds and hundreds of feet tall.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like the size of a mountain.
Wow.
No.
No, I simply said F. F is a word as an drop an F.
Press
You
F
said
and can we get some F's in the chat, boys?
F's in the chat, boys.
No, I don't want to. Leanne, if it's that much of a problem here, I'll scribble a rune on a piece of paper. You can go write it on the thing.
Don't you need, like, holy energies for this to work?
It's like 5 million feet in the air. I'm not doing that.
Alright,
The Trouble
on
in
the
Paradise
blade.
followed him from the cruise.
Shut up.
They learned a lot about their relationship on the time that they spent together so closely.
Apparently.
They were meant bigger.
Yeah, time spent together. AKA Kalia asking for more money.
Hey,
Would
hey,
you like
hey,
to know
hey, hey.
further about Telephus the Yellow?
It's always the money problem.
No,
Not
Siri,
elephant
stop.
yellow.
Siri, stop.
Shutting down.
Thank you.
I think the book told me that story one night. Probably explains the dream. Anyway. The only reason I want this thing blessed is, do you want to fight a giant skeleton that would be risen by, say, some
the great
necromancer?
Ugh, fine. I will
the power
climb the
level
treacherous sword.
The power level of a necromancer that would be required to raise this giant skeleton is nearing that of the Lich King himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
I'm
if the
not
Lich King
scared
gets
of
the
the
skeleton?
skeleton.
What if the Lich gets it? Huh?
Okay, what kind of stupid
You
check
don't-
do I have to make
What
to climb this frickin' sword? I think I have any right now.
Oof,
Man, you are broke.
Yeah.
bro.
There's no way I'm climbing this, let me use my one swear, fucking sword.
What did you want?
You don't have to climb the sword. Come on now. That's ridiculous.
like how money had absolutely nothing to do with this, but Seb just wanted to throw it in your door.
Somewhere Lemuel is giving a thumbs up. All right. In order to successfully bind these bones, you'd have to do a ritual over each and every bone to
Yeah,
prevent it.
no! No! You know how many bones are in a human body? Like 200.
How many bones are in a giant, though?
200 giant bones.
You sure it's not 199?
No, I'm not doing this. Let's put a salt circle around it.
Do salt circles even work on undead?
He won't be able to move.
Alright,
Let's go. A bag of bones. We'll make a star on the map. Come back when we get a giant, and the giant can help us.
Kali is like, I'm not doing this. Where's that drug house? Let's go to the drug house.
Fine, I'll make a report about this.
At least I can kill stuff in a drug house. I can't do anything to an already dead thing.
Fine.
I am absolutely bringing this back.
I will absolutely make a report with the Empire about this to ensure that they at least
Good, I'm
know.
sure the Empire has a giant in their care that they
That's
can...
where the giant was.
A holy giant.
G for giant.
Okay. In this town, people are under a elected prime minister. There are lots of... There's a thieves guild, there's a craftsman guild, there's a small druids grove, there's a somewhat large wizards college, there's a foreigners embassy. What do you want to know? Where do you want to go? You got plenty of things in the city.
I'm gonna traipse off towards that druid's grove.
Wasn't there a drug house we're supposed to be finding?
Yeah.
Right, but also trees.
I want to find the nearest street urchin.
The nearest street urchin, huh?
Yes.
I keep telling you, Lario is not a slave. You cannot get your own.
I figure that a street urchin would know where to procure drugs.
There's a squatter, a human by the name of Leonis Rose.
For a brief moment, I forgot there were other races, and I was really confused why you were specifically telling us he was a human.
He's short, he's quite fat, and has pale green eyes and a scraggly beard with pale skin. The most notable trait is that he has a fat nose. He's always shaking as if on some sort of drug. And he is squatting on the corner of the plaza.
How populated is the plaza?
There's about 4,000 people in this town, so there's quite a number of people here.
Okay. I will pull out my empty satchel, the little pouch that I used to keep money in that I don't anymore because I don't have any money. And I'm gonna fill it with some rock. And like just a few tiny little pebbles. And walk over to the guy and say, "Hey, psst, psst, hey you."
Yeah. What do you want?
Hey, I heard that you can get some good stuff. You know anything about that?
Yeah, no. How much is that pay?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you unless you tell me.
I'm just a squatter.
Huh, well.
He shakes a bit.
He knows who he is. That's worth something.
Yeah, remember when Raza didn't know who he was?
Well,
she thought he was Egg.
If you tell me where this place is, I will make it worthwhile. I will give you the best high of life.
I used to be an egg.
You can't kill the squatter.
I'm not
You
gonna
have
kill
no guarantee
him.
that he will ascend to heaven.
Look, if you
I'm not
start,
gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him.
if you start taking squatters into your bedroom,
No! Ew!
He gives you a furtive glance towards the back alley. Come with me.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
slinks off back there, shaking as he goes.
I motion to Leanne to follow the shaky little man.
It sounds like you're describing a chihuahua. Like,
Yeah, a little chihuahua.
That would explain a lot about their behavior.
I've consulted many urchins before. None in quite such a way you have.
Hey, I just know the people. This is like, you're a cop, I'm like an undercover cop,
What's a cop?
I'm an undercover legislator.
You are nowhere close to that.
Let's just go.
Couldn't
Follow
even read a
Shaky.
sentence.
You go first. I'm going to trail
Hey,
behind.
Toon can't say it either. He's the GM.
Listen, Talia, you go ahead. I'll be waiting towards the entrance of the alley.
Okay,
My
okay.
outfit's rather obvious.
Okay, I follow Shaky McGee.
I'll go with Kalia because I smell a trap.
He stands there and seeing the large lizard man. He's like, no, only her, only big shield lady. Leave the shield too. Too scary.
I was just about to say, I'm carrying a giant shield and he's afraid of Raza.
Look,
Okay,
the shield signifies protection.
No, you can keep the small one. The big one, big spikes. That'll take me out.
I leave the big shield with Leanne and give her a long care list of how to take care of the shield, and then follow Shaky.
It's a good thing Leanne's strong.
Can I follow, like, they're in an alley, right? Which presumes that they're going through like a bunch of buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can I climb on the side of the buildings out of this guy's way?
You sure can. I'm not going to make you roll check for it. We're getting towards the end of the session.
Damon's gonna hang out by Leanne at the front of the alley.
All right, hold on. Let me zoom in here.
Enhance.
Enhance. That's my drawing tool. That's my select drawing tool. You're down this hallway.
Alley.
Whatever. It's all the same. He gestures. He brings you in close. He's like, all right, you're gonna go down Potter Plaza, right? And I'm down on Potter Plaza. On the right is a brick house. It's the House of Yellow Peach. It's called the Prettiest Peach. There's lots of peaches in there. You catch my drift. It's kind of cramped, but there's a painter of a pair of lovers hanging on the wall. Now we gotta know is that the Prettiest Peach, the booze is cheap. That's how they get you, right? It's too strong, and then but really, like, they're distracting you with that, and then they try to upsell you on all their exotic magical potions and ingredients in the back. You have to knock 3 times and say the secret word, Ungart.
Okay, and is that on the painting?
Yeah, it's in the bottom right corner. It's signed Ungart. People think it's the artist. It's actually the secret word. So when you're drunk, you remember. Yeah. Now Validia.
This guy knows a lot about like life. This guy is like actually pretty smart. Like he can express him very clearly.
Validia
give proper directions.
Validia
knows the insights of the operation of the drug dealers that he's buying from.
Well, if you don't know their plans, can you trust them?
I mean, he knows what they're upselling.
Now, Validia is the mistress of the Prettiest Peach. She's gonna ask you what you want. You're gonna ask for her harlot, Darlie. Darlie has long, lovely eyelashes.
Okay, wait. I need to start writing this down. Okay, Belinda, and then you ask for long eyelashes.
Belinda is the mistress of the Prettiest Peach. You ask for her harlot, Darlie. She has long, lovely eyelashes. They're fake. I know this.
Oh. Ooh.
Now,
Don't clock her. Don't clock her eyelashes.
How's this guy not like stolen from this place already?
He's like casing it for years. But he shakes too bad to make the final step.
I've spent too much of my life savings there. I know these things. Now,
Okay. Just leave the eyelashes out of it, okay?
No, when she brings you back, one, you're gonna notice she has a fake hand. Ignore that as well.
Oh my god, that's so rude! You can't just say that about someone's fake hand!
You're gonna mention that she's good at juggling. She's gonna know what that means, and she's gonna take you back to where.
Wait, how does she juggle if she has a fake hand?
That's why it's a good key word.
Okay.
She's gonna get you past the bouncer who would otherwise demand to see your card. when you say the secret code, there's a code in a card. Something you know, something you had. This is basic infosec.
What? Wait. So the card is...
No, you don't have a card.
I don't have
so
a card,
you're gonna
okay.
talk to Darling,
Uh-huh.
who has long, lovely eyelashes and a
Okay.
missing hand.
Okay. Oh my god, I hate this! Okay.
Well,
I
you're a
hope-
pretty simple plot. Come on.
Okay, so I don't have a card,
When do
but
we
I
not-
talk to fake eyelashes, and then fake eyelashes
Darlene.
shows me to the... Oh, okay, Darlene, and then Darlene sends you to the bouncer, and then what do I
You
say to
gotta
the
say
bouncer?
the secret word Unger, which
What's-
is on the painting of the lovely.
Unger. Okay.
And then you can buy drugs. Now give me my hit.
What? Sir, I'm gonna need you to write that down for me.
God, give me a piece of paper.
Can you post that in OOC, please?
No.
No, can you just
Okay, fine. Colin gives him a scrap of paper.
He writes down all of this, including a nice hand sketch of where you need to go to get there. Now,
But his
where's
handwriting's
my high?
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's shaky handwriting, but like he writes in cursive, so it ends up straight.
Okay, Kalia pockets the directions, and then says, okay, now, first, I'm gonna need to do this. And then she takes out, her mace and hits the butt of it on the top of his head to knock him out.
Raza, you see this man go down in a flump.
Oh god, I should have been gentler. I check his pulse to make sure he's still breathing.
He's still breathing, but there's
Okay,
a nasty
okay.
purple welt on his forehead.
We're good,
Nice
we're
sweet
good.
dreams.
I'm going to put a gold coin and an egg in his hand.
Oh, put the coin on his eye.
You said you got rid of all your eggs.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
the
On his
stinky.
eye.
them all.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
no.
You've been
Yeah,
farting
like-
this whole time, Raza.
Like that scene in
Yeah, that's
Nacho
right.
Libre where he takes the
That-
quarters and puts them on the guy's eyes because he thinks he's dead.
Which is surprising because the real blind person liked Raza, even with the
Yeah, that's true.
one sense he had.
Yeah, so Kalia is gonna make sure that this guy is kind of tucked away so nobody will find him. And then bring
You
the
can cast
instructions
heal on
back
him.
to Leanne. No, I'm okay. And then bring the instructions back to Leanne. Like, oh my god. So, like, we gotta go to the fake peach, and then we have to talk to Ergot with the eyelashes, and then we have to tell the bouncer that he has a fake hand and he's good at juggling. And then I just
No,
read it
wrong.
on the paper.
You know, maybe I should have taken over.
As you are trying to explain this, the local guards watch the fighters of the mace have rounded the corner of the end of the alleyway and see you at the end of it and the man knocked out and start shouting and running down the alley.
What?
They
What do
were
you
in
mean,
lovely
what? You just
maroon and
mugged the
purple
man.
livery.
I didn't mug him. I put him to sleep.
With a mace. You
Actually,
mugged him.
instead of
They didn't
mugging
see
him,
that.
you paid him.
There's-
Raza did.
Unconscious
yeah.
man and you standing over him with a mace.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of suspicious. Officers, thank God you're here. This guy just tried to mug me, and I knocked him out in self-defense.
You think?
Yeah.
You think
Really?
he mugged you? This guy couldn't harm a fly.
Check
Oh.
his hands.
Leanne just kind of steps up. Kalia, dear, there's really nothing you can do to get out of this situation. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. This is even less suspicion that could be argued than the guy I found who literally stabbed someone in an alley.
Deer?
Listen,
Did you say Collie a deer?
She's swooning right now.
you're-
Oh boy. Not in front of people, Kalia. Come on.
It's just clarification.
Leonis here couldn't hurt a fly. He spent too much time at the whorehouse. We're gonna need to bring you in.
Yeah.
just
You
spend
have
some
blood,
time
Bard
with
not the
yourself.
first
Grab
one to
your
get
mace.
arrested.
Blood? No. You said he had a purple bruise on his forehead.
Yeah,
A bruise does not bleed.
the bruise is around the point of impact. The center is bleeding.
Is he so thin-skinned and elderly?
You
that a
bunked him
bruise-
on He's
Oh
a
my
squatter, and you
God.
bunked him with a mace.
Cause he tried to take stuff from me.
They
You
are-
offered him!
What did he try and take from you?
My dignity. I don't have any to begin with.
You don't have any money. You couldn't get him high.
That was getting him high. It's so high that he passed out.
They start trying to handcuff you and are like trying to bind up your shield.
No, not the shield, not the shield. Please,
Look.
anything but the shield.
Leanne steps in front of the shield, just flashes her credentials. Alright, listen, legislator here, official business.
I'm
you
an
can
undercover
arrest her.
legislator.
No, you're not.
Stop
You
digging
are
the
not
hole.
anywhere close
Stop
to a
digging the hole.
legislator.
Stop it.
And if you
Cursing
ever
law
dare
enforcement.
say that you share my level of talent, even as an undercover,
I was the bait
you...
legislator.
Oh my god.
Alright, listen, you can arrest her. We'll be back for her to pay bail sometime later.
No, I want to go to the whorehouse.
Deep apologies,
Want to go
legislator.
to
Thank you for saving, for carrying out the Emperor's will, but we don't do bail around here. It's likely going to be a public execution.
An execution for assault, not even lethal.
Assault, impersonation of executors of the law, including legislator, lying to the local guard.
I
Yeah.
wasn't lying.
Look,
I
we could
wasn't
probably
lying.
a couple years hard labor though is likely that or public execution. Those are really the ones we go for around here.
I'll take public
planning another
execution.
expedition into the living dungeon, the Stone Thief. Would that constitute hard labor?
That does sound hard. However, we have a lot of amethysts that we need mined around here. That's likely where she's going to be sent for a few years.
I'll take public execution.
Can't
Okay.
we remit her into a legislator's custody under the provision that she serves her sentence on the Jadespine mines as a charity sort of situation?
They sit there scratching their head. We're gonna need to talk to Weird Goldfinder. She heads up us fighters of the mace.
Wait, fighters of the mace?
Yeah.
Specifically, you guys fight people with maces?
Yeah,
I hit
That's
him
how
with a mace.
that's how we knew the telltale signs of a mace bludgeon.
Yeah, see, they know.
Just incarcerating yourself.
Hey,
Yeah,
what
no,
model
you
are
just-
you guys using? I'm using a 12th age
Oh my
model.
god. 12 gauge? What?
12th age.
Oh, okay.
Look,
I
we're
heard
gonna-
12 gauge.
Look,
And I'm like,
we're just gonna haul her off. You guys just come get her by later. We can sort this whole thing out, alright?
Okay.
Don't forget me, Raza. Don't forget me while I'm in the clink.
They haul her off to jail in Potter Plaza.
You know, at
once
least we
again-
got your shield out of trouble.
Yeah.
Once
My
again,
shield doesn't
who's-
have a rap
who's-
sheet.
Who
Leanne
going
is.
to-
Leanne's carrying the shield with her.
It's very heavy.
She's handled this.
Leanne's like the second strongest person in the party. I think it's okay.
What?
Actually, she's stronger than me.
That's actually
You were putting yourself as first strongest with our
Yeah.
lizard?
Oh, I have a
That-
higher AC than. Excuse me, I confused myself because I'm so impossible to hit.
Yeah,
Listen.
actually, you're like 4th strongest in the party.
It's a heavy
Okay.
yeah,
shield.
you get to sit down here with me and compete with the dwarf.
Listen,
They're just like sitting next to each other on a bench, and the dame is like, it's not all bad.
I'm in jail. It is all bad.
But all I'm gonna say about the situation here is that it's hefty and heavy, but it's all about the technique that you carry that nobody but Kalia bothered to ever learn. So it's just raw hefting power of carrying this shield along.
Kalia picks up playing the harmonica while in jail.
I'm
you get
just
your
really
eyelids
proud
tatted?
of us that the first person arrested was not the bard.
All right, so Callie is off in jail. What did the rest of you do with the 12 minutes of session remaining?
I did give Leanne the information though.
We're going to the whorehouse.
Yeah, we're going to the hall.
They prefer to
going.
call it the House of Ill Repute.
Sorry.
We're going to the Peach House.
The Pretty Peach, yes.
Can we
I'm going
bust
to
this
the pretty
case? In,
whore.
can we bust this case in 12 minutes?
Yes. You guys enter
Okay.
the plaza, and there's a group of people who are petitioning the governor's house, shouting, "Justice for Nafa! Get her back from the centaurs!"
There's our out.
And down the alley here is the House of Ill Repute, the prettiest peach.
All right, let's go in. We got the plan.
Up the other way, right around here, is the sound of music and laughter from the Elegant Hound, the local pub.
All right, so Lucian, you should take lead on bringing us in for the bust.
Why don't you take lead, legislator?
What if they recognize me? I'm rather world's first legislator.
Now, I know not a lot of you have been in the House of Ill Repute before, but they generally charge extra for groups per harlot.
All right, I look at the note. What's that girl's name? Rush something? The eyelash girl with the fake hand?
Darley.
Darley? All right, I'll go in. 11.
You introduce yourself to the mistress of the prettiest peach, Belinda. You do all the things on the paper. You go meet Darley. You notice her lovely long eyelashes that are fake, and
Tell her she's good at juggling.
Tell her she's good at juggling. She gives you the knowing wink. She tries giving you a little extra on the side anyway. We don't need to discuss whether or not you accept it here or there. You should cheat on the fake queen. I'm just gonna say that. You go to and say the secret word, Ungart. They let you in. She gets you past the bouncer, and you are now in the back where they are selling a bunch of illicit and illegal items.
So what, we arrest everyone?
All we need to do is get the evidence. We bring that to the guards. Get the warrant. Bingo, boombo, presto.
Okay, what evidence do you want?
Drug.
All right, well, I just realized the predicament I am now in.
Steal.
He still doesn't have any money.
Yeah, about that.
I'm gonna follow in because I was actually in the hallway. I'll go up to the bodyguard. I'll give him like a head nod and then just walk in.
They block your path.
All right,
I'll give him the coin. Oh my god, he's gonna get killed.
Look,
I mean, as my adventurer sense, what are these drug dealers?
No, these guys are no challenge whatsoever.
Okay, I
They're
want
maybe
to
level
slay them
3.
all. Slay them all.
You're going to kill them all.
Yeah.
I already.
What
have
happened
for
to
the
saving? What happened to saving everyone?
Beginning
don't
of
have
session
money.
where you literally said we're going to see less vengeful Lucian.
All right.
Don't
They-
worry,
yeah.
Lucian. I'm warming up a seat right next to you in this jail cell.
But a
So
fair
the
weather
party starts off on a cruise ship, luxury cruise ship, ends up in jail.
All right, time
All right,
for the
we're just
second,
maiming. We are maiming
Just
until they give up. As much as it takes until they give up.
just grab
Or-
some drugs and run.
just say, shit, I forgot my wallet. Let me go grab it. I'll be back.
You guys can even say, what if you thought ahead to this and you gave Lucian money on the way in?
No, I don't
Did he
trust.
say-
I don't trust him with money. He buys useless shit like bows and arrows and no.
How much money? How much money does it take to buy a drug?
No.
One drug,
I'm
please.
putting arrows into legs. I'm taking control of this whole operation.
Even if the dame retroactively gave you many.
Oh,
I mean,
That's
look,
why I'm asking. How much
Leanne
does
will actually foot the costs, alright? But I'm still going to be judging you for your first instinct being genocide.
again?
You know what?
It's not genocide, technically, it's massacre.
4 platinum should be enough.
One
That's a-
platinum later, Lucian walks out with drugs in the hand, and you are good to go.
Alright, cool. Now we have the evidence, we bring that to them, and we're done here.
Justice for Nafa! Take out
Yeah.
those centaurs!
I don't know. I think
Enough.
they'd be better without the drug dealers. Would be better without legs, but I guess that's
I'm gonna-
just me.
I'm gonna tap. Wait a second. So somebody's been kidnapped by the centaurs.
Yeah.
Is there money in it?
Well, I mean, you could check out the local postings for it.
I'll
which is
look
in
at the local
pub.
posting. Yeah, I will do so.
You can head off to the pub then. People are like, kidnapped on her wedding day! The night of her wedding!
Right.
Raza splits off to go to the pub. Who's going to the pub and who's going to the guardhouse?
Go to the guardhouse.
Guardhouse.
Is there a pub in jail?
Oh.
Damn it.
Leanne,
mean-
where are you going?
Where are
Guardhouse?
you
Yeah.
going?
Alright, Raza, we'll get back to you in a second here. The rest
Is
of you-
anyone gonna guard make sure nobody runs away? Or does no one suspect?
Yeah,
From
I
the
mean, you bought
peep?
drugs, so you're fine.
Okay.
Lots of people buy drugs.
All right.
A bored-looking guardsman is sitting at the front, and he's like, "What can I do for you?"
I slammed the drugs on the table.
Well, we got room in the back cell for you. Thanks for turning yourself in.
Lucian!
you
Hey!
talk! Leanne is struggling to get the shield through the door currently.
Hey, watch the corners, watch the corners.
Yeah,
This is
I'm trying to pivot it.
not turning myself in. This is evidence, and legislator Leanne will be here to confirm that.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean,
Lucian,
You know,
take over.
just doing your job for you.
yeah, you're the
to
ones
clean up
with
your
the
town
loud one in the back.
Yeah.
You're the loud one in the back.
He's in
Oh,
the front.
word Goldfinder's waiting for you. Please go down the hallway to office on your left.
Okay. Lucian, can you get this shield out of the door?
I'll just wait at the door
With the
Alright, but. Alright.
with the shield.
Okay.
No, you actually have to get it out. It's stuck in the door frame.
I just kick it like I'm kicking in a door.
Clang!
Break the door frame, not the shield.
If your shield breaks in a
Look,
second.
please leave that in the lobby.
It's
All
not.
right.
It didn't even make it in the lobby.
Yeah, just leave it where it is. Just take it on the way out.
Okay, so. Shield handled. Lucian, not talking before giving you drugs. Great. Alright. If you can get a warrant for the Pretty Peach, that's where we got those.
Just go talk to Word Goldfinder. This isn't my job.
Yeah, he sucks at his job.
Yeah, we can tell.
Alright. Let's go. Let's go talk to the high up. Thank
You
you.
enter the office of Word Goldfinder. She is a very tiny young adult female dwarf. She has aqua eyes and pale skin, and she has incredibly white teeth. She is a fighter.
Are her teeth fake too?
Her teeth are not fake.
Okay, so problems here twofold. Problem number one. One of our associates is currently being held in a jail cell by you.
Alright?
Problem number two, the Pretty Peach is selling drugs. We want a warrant for that so we can make the arrest.
We've long suspected that the pretty Pete there might be selling some illicit goods. You got any evidence of that? Note there, legislator. Also, thank you for your service.
Well, I have this whole thing of drugs that we got from there.
How? I do apologize. I just need to verify. How do I know you got it from there and didn't just say carry these drugs to me?
Why does everyone have to be such
No,
a stickler?
I just want basic validation.
Just tell them how we
want
got
to believe you.
Just tell them the story about how you go and you get drugs from the peach.
All right, so there's a very specific route you can take. You see, you go in. They want you to get drunk, so they upsell the drugs to you, right?
Oh my god, skip ahead.
So what you do is there's a painting, and the artist's name is actually a secret code word. So you ask for the specific harlot. She has fake eyelashes. This is told to me exactly. And you can see on this piece of paper right here that you don't talk about the fake hand, but say she's good at jungling. Then she brings you to the bouncer and gets you past it. She's a really good jungler and lead.
I must stop you there. I believe you. I've wanted to take up this place for a long time. No one would give me that kind of story if they were lying, right? If they were lying, that's worth the effort. All right.
Can we bring him in?
I would love to. I'm going to get my squad together. We're going to get taken care of. Now, about your friend.
Yeah, step 2. Apparently, you just want to execute her.
That is a fairly standard way we deal with things around here. If you haven't noticed, we have 2 cells.
She was on the case.
Yeah, she was on the case, but acted out of charge. I heard something about wanting justice involving centaurs. We could handle that in exchange for her,
Everyone with the centaurs. You know what? Yeah, go take care of the centaurs for us. You can take your friend. I'm going to put a magical bond on her. If she doesn't return within 3 days with the head of the centaur, then she will slowly find food unappetizing and will starve to death. All right, that sound fair?
As long as you undo the magic afterwards, sure.
On my honor.
What's
Fine.
this about food
Deal.
not tasting good?
You don't hear this.
Not
Get outta
tasting
here.
good. You just will refuse to eat it.
All right. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to enjoy a fine morning ale out of this head of a goblin and try to drink away the headache that your friend has caused me. Please get her out of my sight.
Alright. And the warrant?
Yep, I'm on it. The guards are going to be there within the hour. Please do not alert them in that time. We will get it taken care of.
Good.
And
Good.
we will post you a small reward as thanks for that.
If you
How
can
about our
interrogate
reward
them
be
about...
that we don't have to do the centaur thing?
No. We're doing it because I still need. It's not like you can pay me back for the cruise ship, is it?
Raza's gotten mean.
You've gotten broke.
Swapping scenes. Let me quickly configure this so everyone can see it instead of global illumination. Raza, you enter the slightly populated tavern. Minstrels playing music. People are chatting and drinking. There's food cooking. And there's a notice board up behind the bar with all of the quests.
I'm just gonna scan them real quick.
I'll go down the stairs at least.
Oh, I didn't realize my token was on scene.
People are startled, but not very much so by a lizard folk. Like, it's just like they open their eyes a bit wider than normal. And the bartenders wave and say, "Hey, lizard man, yeah, you're an adventurer, right? Quest over here." He starts handing you a couple of them. One of them is a centaur one with a post-it reward of 500 gold.
Centaur 500?
Yep.
Okay, what else?
There's also a band of half troll, half witches called the Ooglug sisters who have been in the area. One of them can shapeshift and is known for entering town and stealing things. That one is a hefty reward at 1,000 gold. And then there's a bunch of like small 10 to 25 gold things meant for adventure tiers.
Okay, so I'll take just the pieces of paper. Is there anybody suspicious in the general bar area? Anybody that smells like swamp and magic?
I mean, the bard is actually a legitimate bard who's giving off a bit of magic.
I did not mean to. That's actually me taking notes.
That's
Sorry.
okay. And that's about it.
Okay. I'm going to slap a gold on the table for the information and head out.
All right. They look odd. Most people don't pay them for.
Yeah, now he's just flaunting it.
They gesture. Do you want beer with that? Is that what this is for? We got some nice darks, some mediums, some light imperial pale ales. We can gesture until you get the one you want.
Roz is gonna lick his eye and just walk out.
I hate this book. All right, you guys have gotten a couple quest things. Akalia has been marked with a sigil. She has 3 days before her food stops tasting good to her. And
Okay, 3 days before food stops tasting good, but then like what? Another 4 or 5 days before I starve to death?
yeah,
I mean, it's still you
Just plug your
won't
nose.
die.
it'll go from like food tastes normal to food tastes like soggy bread to your stomach refuses to even hold food that you've forced down.
What if we inject it into her bloodstream?
That would work. You got me there. Too bad needles have not been invented yet.
I mean, they have, but not that
Wow.
kind.
Yeah, not that kind.
Anyway, we should probably take care of centaurs.
You can't fit a steak in there.
Grind
All
it up.
right, we're going to call that the end of session. Kalia, what's one thing you liked? What's one thing or someone you want to see again? And what is there a third question?
One thing I didn't like was getting thrown in jail.
Well,
I thought that was, very uncalled for. Kalia was just trying to help the party get the information that they needed.
You can't
so-
honestly tell me that you felt that was uncalled for.
Just kidding, no. I liked this little mini encounter. It was quick and a nice transition into like a larger encounter. So I definitely like thing. I also just loved the party interaction so much. We could have done a whole 2-hour cruise and I would have been fine. But so yeah. Only thing I didn't like was really Raid Shadow Legends. I think we could have picked a better fake sponsor. What
That's
about like Hello Fresh or like $5 Shave Club or whatever it's called? Come on.
Grab Taco Bell's nachos party
All
pack
right.
whenever you're dressing up to stay
Isn't
in
there a third
or
question I
witnessing
normally
them.
ask?
Chat.
I don't know.
What is chat like? I don't know.
No. Okay.
What do
This
we
whole
like?
end
What do
of
we
session
not
has
like?
just
What do we
evolved.
want to see again?
I don't normally ask you what you didn't like these days.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
Ellen,
don't
what's
know.
something you liked? What's something or someone you want to see again?
Okay. Something I liked. I felt like everybody brought good energy.
Good energy. It was like kind of a crufty start, but we got there.
Yeah, I don't really know what everyone's been eating or something, but this was good. Keep doing that.
Nothing.
Well, there you go. Let's see, something to see again. You know, I want to make sure that our shaky urchin friend is okay.
All right.
Yeah, I guess. He might have like a concussion or something. Probably.
Pow.
Hmm?
What's something you like, and what's something or someone you want to see again?
Good question.
Hey.
So, I enjoyed the interactions in the world involved while at the cruise for the most part. Interactions between the party was good. Me having to loan money out 3 separate times, that was good.
Hey, I'll pay it back.
Yeah. And the 1 platinum I did spend on Lucian, well, that was for the case. So, that was good. What I would like to see going forward, I want to see more crime.
Yeah.
Preferably not committed by our party.
Good specifier.
You got me there.
Max,
Yeah.
what's something you liked, what's something or someone you want to see again?
I like that the party has a slave. And I guess
He's
I
not-
want to see him again. I also like how somehow Raza seems to be like dictating the party's movements, which I think is just really funny, but it works. Yeah, that's about it.
Seb?
Boy, I love the cruise ship adventure.
That was, didn't expect that one, gotta say.
No. I mean, sometimes you just have to, right? Like the player says something, and as a GM, you either roll with it or you don't.
Yep.
And it says a lot to you that you actually did manage to roll, because I'm trying to develop Raza a little bit here. So he's having a little bit of a phase, right?
I appreciate the characterization arc you're taking him down.
It's sort of like if you suddenly found yourself a celebrity overnight, how would you behave, right? Also, Raza's getting used to the way things work in this world, throwing money at all of his problems.
That's probably a very unique experience for him.
Yeah, right? Especially coming from like a background where shiny things were just traded for meat. Now finding out that you can trade shiny things not just for food, but for actual living people that are totally employees and not slaves, is a learning experience for him, especially being that he's so young and I think this is going to be a fun phase before he sort of comes back around and matures a little bit more on the path we would expect of an adventurer.
Would Lario be considered a wage slave?
Yes.
I mean, can we just not use that word and maybe just indentured servant was good. I like that one.
That implies that it will end.
Right, and it will when he dies. So sorry. Something else I liked was the party is becoming more fluid in roleplay. Just a few sessions ago, we were at a spa, trying to roleplay out some, general conversation, and that didn't spark off too well. But then
That's also because one of the players involved in said conversation vanished in the middle of it.
Also true. So I think everybody's sort of going back on track and being more comfortable sort of role playing with each other. There are a lot of good opportunities to explore the legislator side of Leanne. The general sort of impulsiveness of Kalia, right? Lucian has promised to sort of grow as an enforcer of the priestess, and the dame got to primp herself like she has always dreamed of. So there's been a lot of characterization for everybody across the board, and I want to see more of that. Yeah, that's it.
All right. I do apologize that the start was a little flaky, but you know what? I thought we ended up having a good session anyway. I recommitted to bringing these back much closer to the 2 hours. A little easier when, especially if you don't have a fight going. Of note, the town Beihausen is powered by a generator called the Eigengraus generator, which is a self-referential town generator. I'm not sponsored by them. I just think it's a cool tool. You can click the links and be like, oh, this place is run by these people, and these people know these people, and that's how I was able to have all these random like attributes that of characters. I thought that was a cool way to do a town and explore it. Yeah, no, really good roleplay, everyone. I thought that was like one of our strongest ones yet, of just like people interacting with each other and doing various things. And we're back to like traditional D&D style. One of the party members immediately gets thrown in jail.
Hey. It was for a good cause.
Sure. What does chat like?
Chat likes Lucian pretending to be blind to have his best boy by his side. They loved the hilarious party arguments. They think Darley, the harlot, should come back. They like that there's an unpaid intern and that Raz is a rock star.
A rock house?
Raz is a rock house. Yes, didn't I tell you this?
Oh, you're right.
What's the song? She's a brick house. Is that it?
She's a brick house. And next week we will take care of the centaurs and actually get back home. And from
Well, we're
there,
doing that troll hunt too, if I can.
Then you are not getting back home next session.
Gertrude, no!
All right.
Lucian needs the money to pay me back.
Quick show of hands. Who wants to do both the centaurs and the troll hunt next session?
I
I think those sound fun.
I'm in jail. I don't know about either.
You just got out of jail.
I probably wasn't in that part of the conversation.
I mean, Leanne would have
Okay.
told you about the centaur.
I'd prefer if they were done both in one session, but
I think we can get both done in one session, and then
Whatever
just
gets
end
me
you at
home to Gertrude fast.
and then end with your foot on the doorstep of the base.
sounds good.
All
Tell
right.
me more about the foot on the base.
No. Have a lovely one, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.